Have you ever read a poetry book that immediately made you want to grab a pen and start writing? Today I'm giving you 5 poetry books that you have to read in 2025. Books that will challenge you, inspire you, and reconnect you with the reason that you fell in love with poetry in the first place. Hello my friends, Gary Goers and fellow poets, welcome back to the channel. If you're looking to expand your reading this year, or if you find yourself in a bit of a creative rut, this list is a perfect place to start. Some of these books will give you fresh, exciting voices, and others will remind you of poetry's depth, history, and healing power. So let's get into it. Okay, book 1, the Forward Book of Poetry 2025. This is the one. If you only read one poetry book this year, make it this one. The Forward Book of Poetry is an annual collection featuring poems that were shortlisted for the Forward Prize, which is of course one of the most respected poetry awards here in the UK. This collection includes diverse perspectives, rising stars, and well-established names too. I do that because what is a rising star? I don't know. But it is the single best way to be exposed to what poetry feels like and is saying right now in 2025. You'll come across forms that you've never tried, themes you've never thought about, and lines that you'll want to steal, but hopefully won't. If you're outside of the UK, then look for your country's equivalent to this. Book 2, Goldenrod by Maggie Smith. You may know Maggie Smith by her viral poem Good Bones, but this collection, it shows her at her most personal and powerful. Goldenrod explores divorce, motherhood, womanhood, and the search for joy and meaning after things fall apart. It's gentle but never soft. It's lyrical without ever being showy. And it's a masterclass in how to take vulnerability and turn it into poetry without falling into cliché. If you're a poet who writes about everyday life, memory, or emotional landscapes, this book will crack you open in the best way. Book 3, Time is a Mother by Ocean Vuong. Ocean Vuong is one of the most celebrated voices in poetry right now, and for good reason. Time is a Mother is Vuong's follow-up to Night Sky with Exit Wounds, and it's breathtaking. This book wrestles with grief, time, and identity, and the shape of language itself. What I like about Vuong's writing is how he blurs the line between poetry and verse and prose, between intimacy and architecture. It's a book that teaches you that space matters as much as sound, and that silence can be just as poetic as a metaphor. If you're a poet who likes to break form, play with structure, or explore memory, this is the book for you. Book 4, 1,000 Mornings by Mary Oliver. If you've been feeling overwhelmed, burnt out, or creatively blocked, this book is your reset button. Mary Oliver has this uncanny way of making the natural world feel like a prayer. 1,000 Mornings is a small, quiet collection, but it's packed with insight, clarity, and peace. Mary Oliver reminds you that poetry doesn't have to be complex to be profound. She'll teach you to notice again, to slow down, to see the divine in the small, wild things. And if you're struggling to write, this is the kind of book that will coax the words back out of you. Book 5, Deaf Republic by Ilya Kaminsky. This book is a masterpiece of storytelling through poetry. Set in a fictional town during wartime, Deaf Republic follows a community that goes collectively deaf in protest after a tragic event. But what it's really about is resistance and grief and language, and the way that poetry can carry the weight of an entire world. Kaminsky blends lyrical with the political in a way that's deeply human and urgently necessary. Every poet should read this book, especially if you want to understand how poetry can hold power beyond the personal. So there you have it, 5 poetry books to read in 2025. To recap and to start with, I would suggest the Forward Book of Poetry 2025 for fresh voices and for staying current. Secondly, Goldenrod by Maggie Smith. I don't know why I keep tongue-tying over that. Goldenrod by Maggie Smith for personal emotional storytelling. 3. Time is a Mother by Ocean Vuong for form-breaking brilliance. 4. A Thousand Mornings by Mary Oliver for clarity and calm. And 5. Deaf Republic by Ilya Kaminsky for poetic storytelling with purpose. If you read even 2 of these this year, you'll come away with a wider lens, a deeper voice, and maybe a few new favourite poets. What poetry books are you planning to read this year? Or what's the one that's changed your life? Drop it in the comments down below. I'm always looking for new titles to check out. And if you like this list, hit the like button on this video. It's completely free, but it does really help me. And if you want more poetry content on YouTube, please do hit that subscribe button as well. I'll also leave links for all these books in the description down below. And if you can, please do consider becoming a channel member for exclusive content too. Thank you so much. My name's Adam Gary, and I'll see you in the comment section down below.